Fat. That was a fat ult. You see how big that ult was? Loki uses his ult, wasn't even able to use his support ult because I already took him out. What it is though, Kids Got Game here, but you guys can call me KGG, and today, guys, I got a good video for you guys. It's a scrim that I did against this trash talker who was in my rank game, who was talking trash on me. And I was like, bro, since you think you know everything, you're the best player of all time, how about your team versus my team? Let's get a scrim going. He was like, you don't want that. I was like, I guarantee you I do. And so what you're seeing here today is actually my second team, and even a random recruit, free agent, Buck Nasty, who was Plat 3, that we picked up and absolutely dominating. You can see basically what we did to these kids. I mean, just look at the stat line. Look at mine. 32 and 10, 6 assists, 10 final hits, 15k damage, 47,000 damage blocked here, the most in the lobby. And yeah, it was a doozy, man. It was a doozy. It was a real hard fought battle, I'm not gonna lie. We just had to make a few adjustments. People had to play specific roles, and you know, that's what it takes. That's what it takes to win. And so basically what I'm gonna be doing is just reacting to this video, and not really a VOD review, just reacting to it. So that's what we're about to do. Y'all about to react to this. Y'all can see the rank distribution right there, and you can see what we started off on. Had to make some adjustments here. I'm not gonna lie, we did get rolled in the beginning, yo. We did. We got rolled in the beginning. Yeah, the Magic had like a little black clan, I guess. Very odd. Excuse me if I look like I'm tired. It's just been a long day. Just got done dashing. It's very late right now. Currently. Immediately switched though. Immediately switched. Trying to get this Scarlet to diff the Magic here. And then we go Winter Soldier. So we're kind of making the changes already. Again, it was just specific people who actually needed to play the character. We actually were all scattered. And then once we figured out what to do, it got real dangerous real fast. Yeah, you can see us all kind of struggling here. Yeah. So I'm actually going to be the one staying on Strange this entire game, as you guys saw. Dude used both his shield and his bubble at the same time, which was crazy. Low-key fat, got two, but again, it's not gonna matter, dude. You can see they're playing Brawl with a mix of poke in their composition right now, with a little bit of control too in the Moon Knight, right? That Hokage Simon dude, he was feeding, bro. The Thor. So he's about to get exposed here. They're gonna win this entire first round. I don't know. I might edit it out, but I don't know. I might edit like out all this just so you guys can see the way we adapt in the second form, in the second wave. Because I mean, it was a huge adaptation that we did. We're not gonna be able to touch. They get this for free. Again, Thor almost fed again. Both the healers were half right there. No fade from the club. She goes into her all. Yeah, I was trying to kill her there. Look, the Hokage Sensei just died on his Thor ult. Not even the Cloak and Dagger ult. It's crazy. Like, this is where he's gonna get punished here soon, guys. Just wait. Let's look at the stat sheet. As you can see, their magic is a problem. We're gonna take care of that problem. Again, my wife is the one who's like got to take care of this magic problem, but that's another reason why I wanted to watch this, because as you can see, somebody else ends up playing magic and does a great job, bro. And it changed the game. It absolutely changed the game. And so I want to watch his perspective when it comes down to the second stage on this second push that we do. Because I don't know, maybe we can all learn something from it. And if you're a subscriber to the channel, this is what you get on the channel. You get secret VOD reviews and just positioning and all that. Tips and just able to watch people play. Where you can learn how to play. Help you improve and rank up. So the Thor tried to hit me off and he ends up falling off the map again. The Hokage Sensei, as the dude who was talking trash. Like, the fact that they even got to 3 is crazy. It's actually crazy. Fat. That was a fat ult. You see how big that ult was? Loki uses his ult. Wasn't even able to use his support ult because I already took him out with Agamotto. That was fat. It's not going to matter though, but we do push them, I think, to like OT. So that's going to be a huge factor here coming up in the match. So they're already technically down a support ult. But see, that was the problem. That was the problem. Our cloak kept running away from the shield that I can give her. I couldn't shield her. She didn't get diffed by the Magneto. So it basically canceled out the support ults, which probably could have gave us an even more dominant win, but let's switch to Psylocke here for more dive. Heavy composition. Yeah, they just got the 3. With 34 seconds. Okay, that's what it was. 34 seconds. So we start to make some changes. Like, yo, this isn't working. This is not working. We're getting dove too much. We need anti-dive. We don't need dive. We need anti-dive. So what do? Watch. What will we do here? I think I start talking. I'm like, yo, I don't think this is gonna work. We found out that Buck Nasty can play Emma Frost, which is like, you guys who've seen my YouTube videos, you know what Emma Frost is. So just watch. She goes to Emma. I say wife. Switch to Rocket Raccoon. Now I say alt account, switch to Scarlet because he plays me Scarlet. Yeah, and just watch what happens. Watch what happens. Yep, watch this. Completely. Now just watch. Now watch the tempo and the pacing of the game now. We got a very poke heavy team right now. Poke heavy with a mix of brawl for the anti-dive, which is just completely counting their entire team, bro. Thing gets hurt by the poke. Look, dead. Instantly dead. Just, you see what I'm saying? Quick with it. They put that man on Hokage Sensei on healer, bro. My wife doing her thing with the beacon as Rocket, doing her thing, going crazy. And you just saw how quick we took that first point. And see, this is what I'm saying. It might not even be, it might just be one person, bro. It might just be one switch you got to make. And there's actually a lot of switches, kind of the same principle, but just different people playing the role. Like it's that level of honesty to yourself to where you're able to make that switch. And my wife's a great healer, so you'll see that in the stat sheet. Y'all saw it in the beginning. So now we got amplifier, a great amplifier. She already got it. We're able to just take so much space and command it. Look, Thing dead, Luna dead, just dead, death. Like the amplifier was so clutch right there, and it just forced so much space. We were just able to take, so like they didn't even get a chance to compete. None of them even have their ults, no support ults at all. Like huge, absolutely huge here. They cloak. Now watch this, watch this, watch this. No, that wasn't the one. He just kept going forward with the cloak ult. And me and Plunet kind of got into the team about that. Like, hey, we can't be doing that. I have a shield that can block Magneto. You know what I mean? Like, come to Strange when you use that ult. Literally on third dash, come back to me because I can block it. So we started doing stuff like that. Just scouting real quick, seeing where that magic is. Just taking care of that problem for my healers. Use Bug Nasty to pull out. You can see. Look at that. Just another great amplifier here, even though all the count dies. But watch. I didn't get anything with it. He bubbled. I was getting way too aggressive, but it forced out too much of his resources that Plunet was able to capitalize. Look at that. Look at that. So even though I didn't get anything with it, I forced out this man's shield. I forced out his bubble. I forced out all his resources to where we are able to get all that damage applied from that flank from Plunet. And I kind of want to... Can I go back to that, y'all? Can I go back to that? I low-key want to see that. I want to see that progression real quick from his angle, right? That was, I mean, that was huge. Let's go to Plunet. Let's go to Plunet right here. Let's watch that. Look, boom, bam, bam. Just focus the Luna like they had no chance. That's what I'm saying. You see what you see where the positioning he was? While Magic was too busy trying to flank, they were not protecting their healers at all. Just look at the damage he's putting out, man. Insane. He's going crazy. He's going absolutely insane. Now let's go back to me real quick. There's going to be another huge play here by all account. I think it's right here actually. I'm gonna go ahead and watch him because he was taking care of the magic. Now we did get aggressive right here, and that's when they staggered on the point for a while. I'm not gonna lie. This is where I got scared, but watch what he does. Focus in the magic. He knows magic is the problem, right? Dies here. Now watch this. Watch this. And see, he kind of pushed out away from my shield, so that's how they were able to get that point to where the respawn beacon was taken away, so that was a problem. Now we're gonna portal here, right? Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. He's just staying outside of the portal. He uses his ult. They don't know about it. Bam. 3. You see the patience? You see the timing on that? That's patience, that's dedication. Look at the amplifier here just to make sure that we get this point. Just making sure everybody dies quick. Alright, we're gonna go back to me. I thought that was a huge pivotal play right there. Huge pivotal play by Strange and Wonder right there. I mean, you can see the stat sheet here. Huge, huge, huge. Now this is one of my highlights here. We're gonna come up, and I have my ult. They know now. They know that I'm. Oh my gosh! Can we go back? Can we hang on? Hang on. I gotta watch Plunet. I gotta watch. Behold, look at that. That was Plunet and alt account. Let's see alt account. Look, she says, behold, reptile. Look, stops it, keeps her ability, just dumps damage until that's all you should be doing, bro. Just straight dumping damage with that ability. That's huge. And then you come back, you can see. Look, you see what I'm saying? That's the cloak. Look. Matter of fact, I want to see the whole cloak possession. So we do glow up time. Look. You see where he goes? He goes all the way back. Now we have that sustain. I blocked the ult. Didn't go pushing forward. We just have this whole space of sustain, right? Now, as you can see, they're freezing me. They're doing all this stuff because they think I'm gonna ult. They know I have my ult, but the fact that they know that I have my ult is causing them to do things out of pocket. Look at that. Look at that choke out of the. Look at that. Just completely waste his ult. Boom. There's nothing they can do. You belong to me. Kills them. Gets my ult because he's not able to protect the Luna. It's freaking fat. Teaming up. Look at that. Just absolutely dominant, bro. Like, that's dominant gameplay right there. I take up space. Don't want the Luna to touch. Yep, because I knew she had her ult. I was trying to kill her. I had to force that out of her early. Plunet was able to kill the cloak. Can I watch that? That's also a huge play. Because Cloak is close to getting her ult. And it's the ult account too. It's both of them. Look at this. Look at the target priority. This is what I'm talking about. Blinded. Who are we focusing? We're not focusing on the person who's bubbled. We are focusing the cloak. And, like, that's what people need to start doing. Like, target priority. Communication. Cloak blinded. You focus the cloak. All right. Everybody goes for her. Now she doesn't have her ult to even contest here. Next fight. Let's keep it going. Boom. Get the Bucky ult. Protect them. Use my shield as an extra life bar for my team. Get kills. Clean up. Try to go Venom here. Does not matter. Good amplifier. Amplifier with the Scarlet ult. Gets 2. No support ult. It doesn't matter. Done. It's huge, absolutely massive. Like, that win is crazy. And we're just like, yo, this works. This is punishing them. They don't know what to do. Just huge plays all around. Back to back to back. Hokage Sensei tries to go Doctor Strange like me. Doesn't work out for him, though. Let's see what happens. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me, that's my Discord. Excuse me. Excuse me on that. So now they're going to poke here at the Moon Knight. Just cannot see, bro. This is what I'm saying. I think I remember calling out that Venom. We need to watch the Buck Nasty play real quick. Cause this is crazy. This Venom just gets absolutely punished by the look. All the count, he can't do nothing. Can't use his blue ability. He's just out of there. That's just the team focus, the team priority focus. It's crazy. It's insane. Completely just get a tank out of there. That's already another 10 seconds off the clock. They have to wait for him to get back to contest this point. Shrine shield broken. We're just applying a lot of pressure. Notice they get off the magic because they don't think it's working because of the anti-dive. And now it's just a competition of who can be better at poking. And I mean, we have a freaking Wanda. So we're just gonna win that neutral fight every time. Every time. Look, Venom dead. It's just... Hang on, let me rewind that. Because I die here, right? I don't get beacon. Look at that. Look how far Wanda, like people sleep on Wanda. That's what I be trying to tell people. They sleep on her. Look at how much damage she does and how quick she can get to him. Yeah, they couldn't even touch the point. They couldn't even touch the point, bro. Wanda's a sleeper pick. She's a sleeper pick if you actually know how to play Wanda. And like, I'm actually gonna go through this gameplay again and I'm just gonna be watching all the count the entire time. Because he's going crazy. 34 and 10, 17 final hits. He was just playing Captain America. So what more do I need to say? I'm gonna blur all this stuff out. Y'all can't know the bands. Y'all can't know the bands. Even though these bands are just wonky. I probably, you know what? I could probably show these bands. I'm still not going to though, but I mean, they didn't even touch the point here. So all we have to do is get any type of momentum. Any type. Look at this pushing. Look at the amount of. Can we just? Are you noticing the amount of damage in that Strange? He lives here. But I'm gonna get res by the rocket. W rocket. I got the Squirrel Stampede, but it goes off the map. Just completely just like. Pretty sure one of those people was Grandmaster or Celestial. By the way, can we now look. This man already has his ult. Look at the... Whoa! I didn't know Pluto was out here doing stuff like this. Look at this. Bop. Headshot, too. Huge amounts of damage. Amplifier. With the armed and dangerous. Bop. Got her before she cloaks. That's huge. Kind of whiffs that because it messes him up by hitting the freaking chandelier. But gets an uppercut. And kills him on his ult. That is crazy. That's game. You can see what I'm doing in all this. And that's the match, ladies and gentlemen. That is the match. I mean, just dominant. Just switches. Just all the count is going crazy on the magic. Like, it's just so much going on. So much stuff that's going right. It's crazy. Look, every time he sees the magic, what's he doing? Using his ability and just tracking the heck out of her. That's all you gotta do, bro. Look, she can't do nothing. He's a walk and turn. You don't need to say anything else, man? Like, what? Come on, bro. Ridiculous, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, yeah, man. Obviously, Plunet got it. This man's cracked. Probably the top prospect in our faction. He has the highest ranked Celestial 1 in our faction as of right now. Bro's a menace. Bro is a force to be reckoned with. But I mean, you can see the stat sheet. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Go ahead and look at that real quick. I mean, you see the numbers on the board. 57%. Nobody had lower than 40%. I don't count Rocket because he has to shoot his orbs. Nobody had less than 40% accuracy. I mean, the Rocket has 0% accuracy. I don't know how you do that. But, I mean, just look, dude. Look at it. Look at the stat sheet. I mean, their Magneto was going crazy with the blows on the cloak. 17 final hits. That's good work, 24k damage, but DPS was just getting folded. 25k from auto count, and he only played DPS for one half. For one half, imagine had he been playing DPS the entire time. Inflated stats. This Magic was playing Magic the entire game, and then I think even switched to Moon Knight. Yeah, think about that. 35,000 damage, 31 final hits from Plunet. Dude was locked in. The healers were completely diffed. I don't know what their healers were doing. Buck Nasty was playing healer. She had better healing than freaking Hokage Sensei when he went for a half, 10k, and had more than Black Jose's, who was going healer the entire time with only 13k. And so the healing, I mean, you can see it. My wife went healer for a half, 23k. Completely, like just completely, if you look at the stat sheet, 17k beats the 10k, 23k beats the 13k, 33k beats the 29k. That's it, man. I just wanted to show you guys a trash talker who got humbled. Hopefully this was entertaining. Hopefully you guys got some good highlights and good plays out of it. It's not really a vibe review. I just wanted to react to it. It was crazy. There was some freaking dope plays in there, bro. These fools are locked in. This is a great moment, a perfect moment for me to actually state. We're looking to get a lot more scrims in for the tournament coming up. So if you're a team, I don't care if it's plat and up. As long as you are plat and up, as long as you can actually enter the tournament and you're serious, anybody who's plat and up, who's willing to scrim, hit me up and we can scrim. If you're like GM to Celestial, I'll probably try to get my main team to verse you guys. Not to say that I can't, because obviously the second team is still capable of winning. But definitely hit me up and we'll get some scrims going, get some practices in, and don't worry, I won't turn you into a YouTube video. I'm not going to be doing that at all. We keep it very respectful. We keep it very light, just very cooperative, and just looking for teams who are willing to practice together and learn, so we can all sharpen our swords and get ready for this tournament, man. Doing what other teams aren't doing. I'll go ahead and show myself. But yeah, man, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Just remember to kill noobs, don't rage, maintain the swag in the bag. I will be leaving the Discord in the description if you want to hit me up on my Discord, and then let's talk business. Let's talk scrims. Let's get something going. Deuces.